everybody, Hayley here. I hope you're all okay and welcome back to Funful Friday. For today's video I'm going to be making this lovely inside pop out card, and it's quite plain on the front, but then you open it up, we've got these pop out panels and it's like a party inside. So to make this card today, I'm just going to bring in some products and show you what I've used to create this. I have used the collection that I have put together from Made to Surprise for the celebration of the 6th birthday. So here I have the Cake and Cocktails A5 stamp and die set, and I've used a lot of these elements in the card today. I've also used the Hurrah, and I've used lots of these elements also, and a couple of I think I've used the sentiments from this set. I've used all the sentiments stamp and die set. This is also part of the collection, but I've not used this one today. This is the Birthday Fun A5 stamp and die set. And I've used the Secret Messages 8x8 paper pack from Made to Surprise also. So again, this is the lovely card. It's 6x6 inside. It all folds flat. And then when you open it up, you've got this pop out, and it's just a really fun card. You've got plenty of space to write your message on the back there as well. So let's get started. So to make this card, the first thing that we're going to need is a 6x6 base card. Now, if you have a sheet of 12x12 cardstock, you could cut that down to 12x6, score it at 6, and you can create your own 6x6 cards. Mine's a shop bought one. It's readily available here in the UK, and I'm pretty sure everywhere else too you can get 6x6 base cards. The next thing that I have done is I have cut myself 3 layers of this lovely blue cardstock, and this measures 5 3/4 by 5 3/4 inches. I want 3 of those. I'm going to pop one on the front, and I'm also going to decorate the inside too. Then we want 3 pieces of pattern paper. Now I have chose 1 pattern to go on the front and 2 to go on the inside, and these measure 5.5 inches by 5.5 inches, and in total we want 3 pieces. The next thing that we're going to want is the inside piece. So we want this bar that runs across here, create that pop out. So I have taken a piece of 12 inches by 2 inches cardstock. If I just move this out of the way and I bring my scoreboard in, all I have done here is along the 12-inch side, I've scored at 3 inches, 6 inches and 9 inches. We're going to fold at the 6-inch at the halfway mark and mountain fold, and then at the 3-inch we're going to do a valley fold. The same at the other side at the 9 inches, we're also going to do a valley fold. Just burnish those down. So this is what we will look like. It looks a bit like a W as a shape. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get all my mats and layers stuck together and popped onto the card, both on the inside and the outside, and then we will come back and work on this. Okay, so I've got everything stuck down now. I've got my front layer on, and I've also got the inside decorated. So I'm going to bring this piece back in now, and what I'm going to do is on these 2 outer edges I'm going to put some glue just on that very last rectangle there, and I'm going to line this up to where this blue mat is on the edge here, this 5 3/4 inch piece, roughly in the middle so it's even top and bottom, and stick that down. And then I'm going to do the same but on the opposite side. So this very first rectangle here, I'm going to add some glue to the back, and I'm going to line this up with that blue mat there and stick that down. So this now all closes flat, and when you pop it open, this part pops forward and pop out. What I'm going to do now is cut some pieces here to layer up where I can sit all my images. So what I've done here is I've taken 4 pieces of mirror card, and this is the holographic mirror card, and these measure 2.5 inches by 2.5 inches, and you want 4 of those. The next thing you want is a piece of the solid coloured cardstock, whatever colour you're using, and these measure 2.25 inches by 2.25, and you want 4 of those. And this is optional, but I have also used some white card, and these measure 2 inches by 2 inches, and I've done 4 of these, and I've just run them through with my embossing folder just to create a little bit of interest inside the card. So I'm going to get all these stuck down now, and then I'll come back and I'll show you how we've attached them to this strip inside here. I have all of these now stuck together, and we're going to pop these onto this strip now. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to center this square inside each of these rectangles. So I'm going to get those glued down. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop some glue on this piece here, because it overhangs at the top and the bottom. So I don't want glue at the top and the bottom, otherwise it's just going to stick to the back there. So I'm just getting this centered and even on each of these sections. And this is what we should be looking like once we've finished. So the next thing that I'm going to do before I just decorate the inside, I'm going to actually just finish off the decoration on the front first. So to do that, I have taken a piece of the holographic cardstock, and this measures 5 inches by 5 inches, and also a piece of the white cardstock, which I've embossed with the same embossing folder, and this measures 4.75 by 4.75 inches. So I'm going to get those glued together. And I can stick this now directly onto the front of the base card. I'm just going to center it in the middle, or as close to as I can get. And then, like I say, I'm just going to keep this decoration quite simple on the front, because I want the focus to mainly be on the inside. So I have here a little pot of all my stamped and die cut images, and I have used big words, all the sentiment stamps, sorry, and cut out enjoy, and I have all these balloons cut out also, and I'm just going to stack these up on the front. And I have a little cupcake there, which I might also tuck in like so, something like that. So I'm just going to get all these stuck down first, and then we'll move on to decorating the inside. Okay, so I have stuck my cluster of balloons down here on the left hand side, popped up the sentiment enjoy and just that little cupcake there. I might add some jewels or gems to the front of here as well, just bring that little bit of sparkle in. This is how I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it quite plain. So now we're going to concentrate on decorating the inside. Now I have used the Stamp and Die set cake and cocktails, and I have stamped some of the drinks and a few of the little lemon or lime or orange slices, and I've also cut a slice of the cake out and have all these in here. And I've just cut out these little party streamers too, which is from the set Hurrah, and this is where the balloons have come from. Okay, so I have a margarita style cocktail there. I was thinking this could be an orange, a blood orange gin maybe. I also have a slice of the cake. I've got one of the lime slices, an umbrella. I have the sentiment eat cake and be merry, and I'm going to pop that on the right hand side panel there. I've also die cut from the Sentiment Set Birthday Fun die cut Hooray, and then just stamped the hip hip. I'm going to pop that up there. Hip hip hooray. I've got the little exclamation mark there too. And then I've just got these party streamers, and I'm just going to finish decorating with some of these here, like so. Maybe something like that. I might pop the pink ones coming out of the top of the glass there, and maybe the orange one coming out of the bottom there. So I think that's how I'm going to decorate. So I'm going to get all of this stuck down. Okay, and that's everything stuck down. Now I think this is a really fun, vibrant birthday card. Like I say, it does fall flat. There is a little bit of dimension only because I've added foam pads to this. But this will still go in an envelope, and then when you open it, this section pops out, and it's just a really fun card. And this was using the bundle that I have put together from Made to Surprise, and it is 60% off, which is just fantastic value. And it is only until the end of May or until stocks last. I will leave everything linked that I have used today in the description box below. Please do head on over and check those out. They are actually affiliate links. That just means that if you purchase through my links, I may get a little bit of commission, but it costs you absolutely nothing. It doesn't cost you any extra to do that. It will just, the link will take you straight to the website and straight to the products. And yes, like I say, 60% off, which is excellent value for money. And I just think that's just a really fun card, and it all stands up. Like I say, there's plenty of space. I'll erase that. There's plenty of space on the back there to write your personal message. The front is fairly plain and simple, but it's all about that pop-up inside. And I will probably embellish and decorate a little further and just pop some jewels or gems on here too. Okay, so that's the card for today. That's Fun for Friday, and that is a really lovely fun fold, and I'm going to call this an inside pop-up card. I think 6x6 inside pop-up card. So dig into your stash, pull out those beautiful pattern papers that you have, pull out maybe those older stamp and die sets that you've got sitting at the back of your cupboard and you've not used for a while maybe, and you want to pull it out and get some more use out of them. It's a great one for this. I would love to see if anybody recreates these cards. I do have a Facebook group, and the Facebook group, I will leave a link again in the description box below, but it is Hayleys Cards Creative Corner, and it's a lovely little group, and people are sharing their makes over there from the tutorials that I put out, and they're sharing their recreations of the tutorials. So if you do make anything, I would love to see it. So head on over and join the group over there. Again, everything will be linked in the description box below for you to check out, and I hope I will see you again soon. Thank you for watching, everybody. If you did like this video, please consider subscribing, hit the thumbs up and drop me a comment. Did you like this one? Can you think of an occasion that you might recreate this for? I hope you enjoyed it and have a lovely bank holiday weekend here in the UK, and we have some glorious weather. So I'm really looking forward to a nice long weekend this weekend. And if you're in the UK also, I hope you have a lovely bank holiday, and to everybody else, have a lovely weekend. I will see you soon. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.